Mr. Prime Minister, thank you for having us here in Islamabad. It's so lovely to be here.
Wonderful, and it's a great country, Pakistan, and this is your first time?
It is our first time, yes.
I think you should spend more time in this country.
We should.
Islamabad is يعني جميل جدا، كله أخضر، كل شيء نظيف، هواء أي شيء يعني.
بالفعل صحيح.
من هنا
That's correct.
في عندي جبل اسمها ماري، مسافة تقريبا 40 كيلومتر، فقط 40 دقائق. جميل، أجمل من أي شيء بالبلد باكستان. طيب، أهلا وسهلا.
أهلا بكم، شكرا. Thank you so much for having us again. We're gonna start with you, Mr. Prime Minister, and your government's relentless efforts to improve the economy of Pakistan, whether internally or externally. We're gonna start externally since the most recent events have happened with Saudi Arabia. So we are expecting a visit from Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman to Pakistan. Also a high-level delegation was here, and also you have been twice to Saudi in April. First of all, why did you choose Saudi Arabia as your first destination in this term?
Well, it has been a tradition, by the grace of God. We must understand that our relations with the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, the people of Pakistan and the people of Saudi Arabia, and the royal family, these relations go back centuries. And Pakistan is only 76 years old. And during this period, our relation with Saudi Arabia have no other parallel in this globe. And we are brothers, we understand each other's sentiments, we share each other's happiness and grief, and we are partners in progress and prosperity, not only between the two countries, but in the region. And therefore, any head of state elected in Pakistan, his first visit has to be Saudi Arabia. This has been a tradition, and this tradition will continue. And therefore, immediately after my election as Prime Minister of Pakistan for the second time, I had the honor and privilege of visiting the Holy Land, and had a wonderful meeting with my very dear brother, the Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman in Makkah Mukarramah, and then everything flowed from that point onwards. Immediately after Eid, my brother, Foreign Minister of Saudi Arabia, he visited Pakistan with a grand delegation, and we just concluded investment conference, which was very productive, very fruitful, and that shows beyond an array of doubt that His Majesty King Salman bin Abdulaziz, custodian of the two holy mosques, and the Crown Prince, the Prime Minister, my very dear brother, Mohammed bin Salman, are very serious and sincere to enhance these relations with Pakistan, not only in the sphere of diplomacy, but in the field of investments, trade, culture, and promote relations between the youth of the two countries. Look what my brother, the Crown Prince, has done in Saudi Arabia. He has literally transformed Saudi Arabia in the last 8 years. It is a phenomenal progress, and that is because of his dynamic and visionary leadership. His vision of 2030 is a role model, not only for me, but I think for many countries of the world. And transparent and untiring efforts has resulted in Saudi Arabia's GDP growth, one of the fastest in the world.
That's good.
And of course, this recent event, World Economic Forum, was a phenomenal success story. I was also there, and I had the honor of meeting the Crown Prince again during this visit. And then we had this business interaction between the two business community. This is probably, it has happened first time in many decades that such a large contingent of Saudi delegation came. Not only they chartered 737 aircraft, which was full, but others also came from other commercial flights. That reflects the interest in the well-being of the two countries and the two people, and their support for Pakistan. And I think I'm very grateful for this unique support. Inshallah, the two governments and the two peoples will merge into like a family. We've always been like this, and produce results like never before.
This strategic relationship with Saudi Arabia, and now you're focused on trade and investments, and what you have been saying, Mr. Prime Minister, what was achieved so far with Saudi Arabia?
So far, we have achieved great progress. We have identified areas of mutual cooperation, both at the level of G2G, government to government, and B2B, business to business. And that has been clearly, identified, and we have now a clear-cut way forward. Mutual cooperation investments in the field of mines and minerals, renewable energy, and Saudi Arabia, by the way, has acquired great expertise in solar energy, wind energy. Their company by the name of Equipower is the main driving force. And as we speak, Pakistan's delegation is in Riyadh talking to Equipower now how to speedily, materialize our investment portfolios in the field of solar energy. So I think this is one area where we are going to make major announcements, along with mines and minerals. And third is Zira, agriculture. There is huge potential. I want to share with you and through your channel to my brothers and sisters in Saudi Arabia that Pakistan still is agrarian economy, and our population, majority of the population still resides in rural areas, in villages, in small towns, and we have huge potential. If we team our efforts together and deploy most modern tools and techniques, we can enhance our agriculture production, fruits, vegetables, wheat, sunflower, sugarcane, cotton, and whatnot, and grow surplus quantities, and then convert that into value-added finished products at the level of international standards, and then export to Saudi Arabia, Gulf region, and other countries. And this is something, a win-win situation.
For everyone.
And then again in IT, I think what my brother Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman has done in this field again, in information technology, artificial technology, is really phenomenal. It's breathtaking. And Pakistan is well poised to benefit from Saudi experience, Saudi expertise in this field. We will train our boys and girls with the joint collaboration and let them have small, medium enterprises in Riyadh, have their offices over there, and then we can send Pakistani, skilled, and highly skilled young boys and girls to contribute in nation-building efforts in Saudi Arabia. They will earn money in riyals and dollars and repatriate to Pakistan. This is how our economy will grow. This is how we'll benefit, and this is how the two countries will further integrate.
That's correct. Are you looking for other strategic partnerships with any other countries, Arab countries especially?
Of course, why not? I think Kuwait, Qatar, UAE can become great partners in this field. Turkey can become a great partner in this field. China, our great friend, can also participate. So I think it is not only for the benefit of the two countries, not only for the region, but I think internationally we can create a kind of a very wonderful economic revolution. And this is all because of Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman's dynamism and his visionary leadership. And he's young, he's very intelligent, and of course, he's a no-nonsense person in terms of promoting growth and promoting prosperity and progress. I think this is a wonderful combination.
You've mentioned China, you've mentioned the whole international community. It is, some analysts say that it is impressive how Pakistan have kept a very strategic and important role in such an intense atmosphere around the world. You have kept so many multilateral relations with so many countries that are now not on very good terms. If we speak about Russia, China, America, and the other countries in the Middle East, Iran, even Afghanistan and neighboring countries, and India. How was Pakistan able to maintain this level of relations with all those countries in such an atmosphere?
Because our sharp focus is on our economic progress. And I can share with you without any fear of contradiction that we are facing huge challenges in Pakistan at macroeconomic level, in terms of our economic growth as a ratio to GDP, in terms of our huge loans we have acquired over a period of time, and in terms of our impediments in the way of our progress, like our power sector is unfortunately infested with a serious problem, like theft in power. Our transmission system is weak to minimize our line losses, transmission losses, and of course expensive energy generation. So these are colossal challenges we are facing. Similarly, in terms of our generation of our wealth and our revenues, we are facing huge challenges like revenue losses, pilferage, siphoning of funds which are due in the national exchequer for a variety of reasons: corruption, lack of modern technology and techniques, appliances in various sectors, and of course monitoring and lack of supervision. So these are huge challenges, and my government is totally committed to bring in huge reforms and huge structural changes. And as I speak, step by step, we are inching towards that direction. Without that, whatever we do, it will be a futile exercise. Without that, whatever we undertake will not produce proportionate results. So we are absolutely focused on this agenda of reforms, and I'm glad to share with you that our Saudi counterparts, relevant ministers, their ministries, while I was in Saudi Arabia during this World Economic Forum event, I can tell you I had the most intense and most comprehensive discussions with our Saudi brothers, the ministers and their ministries and professionals and consultants and all who matter. And in that interaction, we agreed that we will cooperate with each other. And a transformation, they will assist us through their expertise and experience they have gained in the past decade or so under the Crown Prince's leadership. And there was a time when we would train Saudi pilots in Air Force and Saudi students in our universities. Today, we seek their support. We seek their technical support and help. And it's like a family. So if the order is reversed, we are happy because this will help us in achieving our targets with timelines through their support and through their expertise. So when in a family, a brother takes the lead, other brothers follow. And that's how families grow. And that's how we share our dividends, our bounties, and our happiness. This is the story of Saudi Arabia and Pakistan.
Before we end the interview, I know you have a tight schedule today. So I just want to ask, I've heard this title here in Pakistan so much, Shehbaz Speed.
It's now Pakistan Speed, inshallah.
Oh, that's good.
بسرعة يعني we will not waste time دقيقة and inshallah إخوان من مملكة سعودية عربية من باكستان يعني إن شاء الله سووا تعاون مساعدة هذا نقطة مهمة جدا إن شاء الله. and I'm extreme لا ننسى أبدا هذه المساعدة من يعني من الأخوان سعودية عربية من الأخ الكريم محمد بن سلمان للشعب الباكستان والله يعني هم يعني موجود كل وقت بالسراء والضراء بجانب الباكستان بجانب الشعب الباكستان. أنا وإخوان الباكستان لا ننسى هذا التعاون هذا المساعدة أبدا إن شاء الله. وأنا أشكر لكم وهم دائما إن شاء الله.
شكرا على رسالتك باللغة العربية and thank you so much for your time Mr. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif. شكرا جزيلا.